Greetings, you beautiful people. Welcome to another training. Today I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful website in just 5 minutes. Yes, you have heard me right. 5 minutes is all it's going to take us to create this amazing looking website. Now, as you can see, this website is going to look great on regular laptops, widescreen monitors. It's going to look even better on tablets and mobile. Now, the reason why I'm creating this video is because, well, there's thousands of other tutorials out there that's going to show you how to create a beautiful website. That's great, that's amazing. But these videos are either way too long or maybe they're too expensive. They show you how to buy things that you might not necessarily need. So come take a look over my shoulders. Let me guide you step by step on how to create a beautiful looking WordPress website in just 5 minutes. Now, this video is probably going to be a little bit over 10 minutes long because we're going to take the very first 5 minutes of the video to show you how to create the website. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of time to explain to you exactly what you can do to optimize that website. Now, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. That way you're going to have access to my completely free course on SEO for WordPress websites. Now, you're going to absolutely love this course because it's going to show you exactly what you can do, tricks and hacks you can apply on your WordPress website today to help you rank higher on search engines like Google. I promise you will love it, and that's why I want to give it to you absolutely 100% free for just watching my video. So make sure you comment below, let me know what you think of this video, let me know if I miss anything, that way I can get right back to you, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Okay, so step one, we need to get ourselves a domain name and a hosting account. Now, just in case you are brand new to this world, let me take a few seconds to explain what those two things are. A domain name is just the name for your website. For example, we have over here wpzion.com. I want you to picture it this way. Imagine you had a physical location for your business, and a domain name is nothing but the actual name of the address. So if I told you that we are located in 101 Miami Street in Florida, United States, you know exactly how to get there. You can just put that into GPS and it will get you there. Now, a hosting is nothing but a computer, a server that is operating 24/7 that has all the files available to actually make your website work. Don't worry about that if I have some fancy terms. It's just a computer that's working 24/7. You don't have to worry about that, okay? Now, there are plenty of companies, plenty of really good companies that do hosting for WordPress, and they do it very well. The one I chose to go with for this tutorial, and the one I use for many of my websites and my clients, is WP-Zion. As you can see here, now this company here, they do WordPress hosting very, very well, since it's the only thing they do. So the only thing we have to do is just scroll right here, and you can choose a plan that works for you. And then the one here is only going to cost us just $9.99 per month. Now, there's other companies, other plans. You can do your research and see which one is best for you. The one I do recommend is to go with managed hosting. What is the difference between managed and unmanaged? You're going to see a few different companies out there offering something like cPanel hosting, which is a little bit cheaper. Now, the thing is, you're going to have to maintain your server. You're going to have to update your PHP files and other things like that. I do recommend managed hosting, especially for beginners, because they manage everything for you. Everything on the back end is done for you. Now, if you do want to get on the server and change a few settings, you can do so, but that's rarely the case. You need to do that. I've been doing this for over 5 years now, and there's only a few clients that actually had to do unmanaged hosting for them. But for my own businesses and my clients' businesses, I use managed hosting because they do everything for me and they maintain my website, and I have to work on other areas of my business. I don't have to worry about maintaining my website. All I have to do is make sure that my WordPress website is up to date when there's a update patch, and then my plugins and themes are also up to date. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to add this to cart. Okay, fantastic. You can choose whether you want to do for 24 months. Over here, as you can see, the longer the time period, the cheaper is going to be per month, which is something a lot of companies do. Or if you want to do just 1 month for $14.99 a month, it's up to you. So for the whole year, it's only going to cost us $119. Now, something else I also recommend is to add an SSL certificate to your website. Now, the SSL certificate is going to give you that green bar on the top of your website. Now, this one here is only $3.33 a month, which is one of the cheapest ones I have seen. So I'm going to add that to cart as well. Okay, so Over here, we have an SSL certificate for $39. It turned to $40 because the way an SSL certificate works is you're working with encryption. It's going to go in and actually encrypt your website. And the encryption works on a year-to-year basis. It really doesn't work on a month-to-month foundation. You can have your WordPress website and cancel it within a month if it's not working for you. And the SSL certificate, you can use it for other websites, but you need to encrypt the website for a whole year. Now, before we go in and actually hit the checkout, we're going to look for our domain name. So let's go for domains and domain registration, and let's look for a domain that works for us. So right here, you can actually type a name for your domain if you have thought of one. For example, let's try best website of this year. All right, fantastic. And as you can see, it is available for only $9, or you can select something else. If it's not available, you can change the extension of your domain, which is .net, .com, or something else that's available. And yeah, now this is something that is very important for your business. So think of something that's memorable, something that's unique to you, something that describes your business very well. And you can take it from there. Once you have selected something that works for you, all you have to do is add it to cart. And once that's done, we can go through the checkout process. Now, for those of you who don't have an account yet, go ahead and create an account for you. But since I do have an account here, I'm going to just log in. Okay, now that you have completed your order, it should bring you to a screen that looks something like this. It's going to ask if you want to set up a new website, or if you want to migrate an existing WordPress website. And over here, it will give you a few templates that you can take a look at. Actually, let me open a new tab. Now, one of the reasons why I love this particular hosting is because they actually make your life a little bit easier. Here you can view some templates. You can actually start going through and see which one really fits your business. As you can see here, they look amazing. These all look beautiful. For example, let's look at this one here. Wow, looks absolutely stunning. Okay, now we're gonna do something a little bit different. It gives you two options here at the bottom. It tells you to either one to manually set up WordPress, or to migrate an existing WordPress website in case you have one already. So we're gonna go through this setup process here. The very first one, it's gonna ask you for a username you can easily use to sign in later on to your WordPress website. So let's use one here. Let me choose one. It's also gonna ask you to create a password. So let's do that. Okay, make sure this is secure. All right, perfect, and press continue. All right, it's gonna ask you where you want to put your data center. For us, I'm just gonna put here in North America, since it's really where I am located. It really doesn't matter which part of the world you do so. If you, for example, in Asia, you can do that a little bit faster. If most of your clientele is going to come from Asia, if most of your traffic is going to come from there, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make that much of a difference. So for us, we're going to choose North America, and we're going to press continue. But if you want to change that, you can select this drop down menu here and change it, or you can just drop a pin over there. Over here, Africa, Asia, and we're going to choose North America and press continue. Okay, fantastic. Now it's going to do most of the legwork for us. All right, so now we are all set. And actually, I just received an email in my inbox saying my WordPress website is done. So if this is taking too long, you can actually just go finish up some things. It's going to send you an email whenever it's done. Okay, so we're ready to explore our dashboard. So let's do that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to set up a custom domain. So let's click right here on setup. I'm going to choose a domain that I have previously bought. So if you have bought yours, all you have to do is just select the drop down menu. I'm going to select the correct menu and click on attach. All right, fantastic. So now the domain has been attached, it is time for us to actually go in and start working on our WordPress website. So go up to the top right corner of the website and click on edit site. It's going to log us in securely to our WordPress dashboard. All right, fantastic. So we are in. So welcome to your brand new WordPress dashboard. This is where you're going to control your website and do everything you need to do. Now, there's a few things you're going to need to do here. There's a few plugins we need to add to this website to make it fit our needs. So let's actually go through and configure our WordPress website. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a plugin that allows us to easily edit our theme. So we're going to go here to plugins, we're going to add new, and we're going to use a plugin called Elementor. So let's search for. Okay, fantastic. So as you can see here, we have Elementor Page Builder by elementor.com. So let's install that. Okay, and let's activate it. So click on activate. All right, fantastic. So you can actually watch this video here. Is going to give you a quick tour of Elementor, but I believe that's what I'm here for, so we can skip that. Let's go back to the dashboard very quickly. So let's actually go in and create our very first page, and we're going to create our home page. I'm going to also show you how you can create any page on your website. You can create your About Us, maybe your services, portfolio, whatever page you need to create. I'm going to show you how to create a web page and also how to create a menu at the top of your website. That way you can organize your pages. So first things first, we're going to go here. We're going to create a page. So add new. And we're going to add this. We're going to call it our home page. So let's click on publish that. What we're going to do is we want to use the full width canvas of this page. That way we can edit the entire page. So on the default template, select that and select on the drop down menu, select Elementor full width. Once that's done, click on update. So let's click on the WordPress logo over here and let's go back to our dashboard. Okay, so over here at the top, you can see here, if you hover over this, is going to give you an option to visit the website. So let's open that one. And as you can see here, this is what the home page looks like. And let's change that. That's not what we want. So in order to do that, we're going to go back to the dashboard and we're going to click on appearance and we're going to customize a few things. So let's go here and customize. It's going to open on a new tab for me. Okay. First thing we're going to do here, this is where you can customize the title of your website. So instead of being called a WordPress site, we're going to call it best website. And you can customize that to whatever your business needs, and we're going to add a tagline to our website. And you can also select an icon to your website in case you want so. And we're going to just add a star. Okay. So we're going to select, we're going to click on publish over here. Okay, now we're going to change the homepage setting. Okay, we want to, instead of creating your latest post, we want it to be a static page. So we want to select the page we just called home. So on the just select the drop down menu and select home and click on publish. Okay, now you're gonna see an empty page. That's because we really don't have anything done here yet. Okay, now another thing we can do is we can edit the menus over here. So we're going to create a brand new menu. We're going to call it main menu. And it's going to be enable mobile menu, desktop. Select next. Let's add a few items to our menu. We're just going to add this page. If you want to add more page, you can just add it over here. But for now, that's all we need. So let's click on publish. Okay, great. So now let's go back to our dashboard. Okay, now at the dashboard, we're going to navigate into pages and all pages. And then we're going to click on the home page that we just created and we're going to select the edit. And let's actually preview the page. Okay, great. So now let's click on edit with Elementor. All right, fantastic. So here, as you can see here, you can just drag and drop a whatever feature you want to use, a text editor, a button, if you want to add a button, an icon. So let's drag a heading. You can add a heading over here, for example, welcome to our website. And we're going to select this buttons over here. And if you navigate over to styling or style over here, under the background section, you can add a slideshow, or you can add an image or a gradient. We're gonna keep it classic. We're gonna do a image. We're going to upload that image. Much better. Okay, and here you can change the, if you go on the style section, you can change everything you need to change about it. You can change typography, you can add some shadows, you can change the text color. I'm going to change it to a white over here, and we're going to add some text shadow to make it stand out a little bit, like so. It's going to add a nice shadow. It's going to make it stand out from the background, even if the background is very bright as well. And that goes to show you how easy it is to edit your WordPress website, how easy it is to actually start creating a WordPress website. Now, this video is going very long. I wanted to keep it nice and short for you guys. I wanted to show you the possibilities of WordPress website and how easy it is to create a beautiful looking website. Now, if you want me to upload part 2, let me know your comments or your questions down in the description below. Now, for those of you who have stuck around till the end of the video, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I want to show that by giving you access to a completely free course on how to do SEO for your WordPress website. So just check the link in the description, and I hope to see you inside the course. Take care and stay tuned for part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you can get more amazing content from me to help you grow your business online. And also share this video with other struggling entrepreneurs, and trust me when I tell you, they will thank you later.